Look on your phone. It's live.
Mm-hmm.
That's Instagram. Mm-mm. No. All right. You want to stop it or you want to just keep going?
You keep going. What is it doing?
It's not good. Maybe I put that key in wrong.
Okay.
Go ahead. You ready?
Yeah.
It's season 15, Kim. Unapologetic podcast live on, well, I guess we're on Facebook. We're on Instagram sometime. We're on YouTube. It's episode 1. Follow us on all social media and podcast platforms. We are back. It is fall. That means that summertime shy is winding down. But hey, we are here. We are alive because some people didn't make it. It's Sir Goodwin Live. It is the actual and the factual Kim Smith. Welcome back. How are you?
Thank you. Blessed, black, and highly favored. How about yourself?
I am doing well. I can't complain.
I won't complain.
You know, before we get into the latest in entertainment and current events from a Black culture perspective, Unapologetic podcast, that's what we're all about. We're about Black culture, Black perspective, in a positive way, you know? I think that's kind of accurate, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, we bring the truth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've seen you a couple of times this summer, Kim.
Just a couple.
Just a couple. You know, when we break. We break from one another.
That is very true.
I guess you see someone once more than once a week, you know, it's like, okay.
Okay, now, you know, how you doing? All right. But we did run into each other a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At your best friend's birthday party.
Yes, absolutely.
How was that? Shout out to one of our favorites.
Yes, Miss Sheena Sade.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That was a very good time.
And our all black.
Yes, and her red.
And her red. Oh, yeah.
Custom made dress.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were showing out like that.
Custom made for the amazing birthday.
Who made it?
Yes. One of her fashion design friends reached out and all the things. And yeah, custom made red, beautiful dress. Made some great pictures too.
Yes.
I don't know if you got to see the pictures. But
shout out to my Karen's sister.
Yeah.
Sheena Sade. Make sure you follow her on Instagram as well. We also met up at one of our favorites. I don't know about fan favorites anymore after the last show.
But one of our favorites.
Yeah.
One of our favorites.
Leo turned 40.
Yes.
Yeah.
Leo's surprise 40th birthday was absolutely amazing. Shout out to him, his people. We so appreciate the invite. We had an amazing time.
Yeah.
When I tell you they hit all the marks, they hit all the marks.
Yes.
I want to say my favorite thing, honestly, was gin and juice dropping and then the waiters bringing out gin and juice.
Yes. Yes.
One of my favorite parts of the whole shindig. So, yeah.
Well, describe the rest of your summer. We've been off since June. Describe how did the rest of your summer go?
Hey, Val. Shout out to Miss Aunt Val. She's gonna have my mama jet setting soon. I'm so excited about it.
And we come to see you.
I know, right? Auntie, we will be down your way next month.
Yes.
Hit you. My summer was calm. You know what I mean? A lot of people know now I started a new position back in February. So I didn't have the, abundance of PTO like I had with my old, situation or whatever. So I kept it low key. It had a couple weekends away. Just had a beautiful, amazing weekend in Amelia Island. We'll, come back to that. But my summer was okay. How was yours? You was just sitting everywhere.
What makes you think that?
Because every time I looked up, you were not here in the city of Chicago.
That was only recent.
I don't know about that. You've been a lot of places.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
Let's see, since birthday, I'm a year older since the last time that cancer season was great. I decided not to travel during the summer this year because no better place to be than summertime shot.
Honestly, that is very, very true.
I mean, it's something, some type of festival, some type of birthday, some type of something every week in here. So I didn't go anywhere until late. I didn't leave until August 28th.
Oh, really?
I went to Denver.
Oh, okay.
I was able to catch a Cubs game at Coors Field.
How was Denver?
Denver was good.
Okay.
It was good. I was able to catch a Deion Sanders game.
Shut up! How was that?
That was a good experience.
They lost though, right?
They did lose by a touchdown.
Oh.
And I didn't even think about it going to Denver. It was one of my spots that I always wanted to go.
Okay.
But I didn't know it was so non-colored.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know it was so non-colored. Thank you.
You didn't know it was so yiked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's very
yiked.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think we had the same experience in different places.
No. Now it's a difference. It's a difference. Those those people are free and fluid.
Oh, no. That was not my experience where I was at.
So went to Denver, then turned around the next weekend and went to St. Louis for the Chris Brown concert.
And what did you think about the Chris Brown concert?
You know what? Glad I saw it in St. Louis and not Chicago because it was indoors. Chris Brown is a great talent.
Yes.
And we have talked about him over the years because he has just continued to grow
and elevate.
Yes, but he put on a great show, and if you have to compare it to Usher, you don't have to, but because this is the type of podcast that it is, we're going to. And did you see? You didn't see Usher either, did you?
No, you know me. I won't pay for concerts like that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
You gotta find somebody else to pay.
No, I will. Or whatever, but I'm not paying.
Or we can. We need to do better.
With getting our own ticket.
Right.
Yeah, getting invited. Yeah, absolutely.
So, Chris, I'm going to go Usher over Chris Brown.
What?
Because Usher's mic was on.
Okay. Yeah, you did
Usher's
say
mic
that.
was on.
Okay.
Dancing, Chris Brown, he's younger. The fact that he's so much taller and can do the things that he does. 6'2", 6'3". And they are both great talents. I'm going Usher because I'm a vocal person.
Okay.
If you're a dance person, you definitely go Chris Brown. So
who put on a better show?
It really depends on what you like.
Really?
Because Usher's show was more intimate.
Okay.
He has a lot more slow songs. And he performs his slow songs. Love making, romantic stuff. Where Chris Brown, he has some of that, but he has a lot of high energy songs, and he just kept going hit after hit after hit.
Yeah, so everybody said they knew every song.
But Chris Brown, when you got to the end, you was like, dang, he ain't performing yet. I was ready to go.
Yeah, no. This is how I knew the concert was long. Somebody put on TikTok, the Chris Brown concert don't end, you just gotta leave.
Yeah.
I said, when you say you just gotta leave, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, I was like, wow, I am ready to go. But that was 2 hours in. So, but yeah, great time. Denver, St. Louis, summertime shy was excellent as always. It was hot this summer.
It was.
This is one of the hottest summers we had in a while.
Yeah.
So shout out to Chicago. Shout out to Summertime Shy. Shout out to the Unapologetic podcast. And hey, just like Karen Huger, Kim Smith, the actual factual, is back.
Karen is home.
Okay.
Karen is home. Oh my God. Can't believe they had Karen locked up for 6 months. I knew she was finna do a turn and burn. I thought she was gonna walk in that door and out the other. They said, They said, And Karen was in full makeup and a good wig. That's what I'm talking about. Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. Side note, Aunt Valerie said, you look good. You lost some weight. Did you stop drinking that Pepsi? No, Aunt Valerie.
I lost weight.
No, it's just out of the shot. That's it.
I lost weight. Okay, well, okay. So, like I said, Karen Huger, we're going to get to her later on. There's so much going on in the world today. I just, I would love to have said, oh, the world is a better place since we left. But because who's in office is still in office, I guess we won't be saying that for a long time because America is just going down, 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 down. So before we get to why America is going down, I want to acknowledge some other folks who lost their lives that are just as important. Nobody should ever, lose their life to violence. We should be peaceful. But your governor, because you don't like to represent Chicago, he was your governor too.
I'm looking at that. I'm like, wait a minute, why I know that white man?
Yeah. Jim Edgar has passed on to glory.
All right, amen.
And even if you wouldn't even think, I didn't even remember that he was a Republican governor.
I totally forgot. I knew that when I looked over, I knew the name, but I was like, why do I know the name? Shout out Southern Illinois.
Yeah. So Jim Edgar has went on to glory. Chicago Cubs legend Ryan Sandberg, second baseman, Hall of Famer, great person, lost his battle to cancer.
Oh, wow.
Rest in peace to Rhino. Giorgio Armani has passed on as well. Were you Armani? Do you do Armani?
Yes and no for me, but I mean, shout out to the folks that care.
Armani Exchange. I'm over the Armani Exchange.
That part. I don't think he had us in mind when he was
one of those?
Oh yeah, he was definitely one of those.
Okay. Well, speaking about one of those.
They did get home.
Yeah. They got home. Who got him, Kim?
The Lord. Amen.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan passed on. And I wasn't a wrestling fan, but I did know the old school wrestlers back in the day. And so Hulk Hogan was on the list until he decided that he wanted to go call people niggers.
Yeah, he couldn't believe that his precious daughter was dating a nigger.
Yeah.
And if she was going to date a nigger, she should have dated a nigger that was in the N, the B, and the A.
Oh, and that's a quote.
Yeah, that is a quote. We didn't make that up. But unfortunately, he did. They say he died of a massive heart attack.
Oh, okay.
And it was sad because it seemed like that, his daughter and them had not spoken to him. He hadn't met his grandkids. She said that he had got around some people. There was some issues and shit like that. So that's terrible. I mean, to lose your parent is one thing, but to lose your parent and y'all not even on talking terms, I can't even imagine. Yeah.
And Robbie from City High passed on.
I know. I've seen
from
that.
Heart failure at 46.
Wow. Yikes.
Take
care of yourself. Go to the doctor, okay? We pay all this money for this insurance. Go to the doctor, people, please.
Yeah, some stuff can be avoided.
Yeah.
And be taken care of with a little medicine and management. So City High was a very good group. They didn't stay around for long.
Well, you know why?
Well, what happened?
Well, because they both got to fighting over the girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And Claudette is still beautiful to this day. And she can sing, too. Did she have a baby by both?
No? Oh, now I don't know about that.
She got a baby by one.
Really?
No. She was on R&B Divas LA.
Oh, she was for I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
She can actually sing, too. All of them were good.
Yeah.
Ahmad from Sister Act 2.
Yes. Oh, happy days.
What has just dominated the news lately is Charlie Kirk.
Yes.
And before the actual effect, I've been looking forward to this. I must say, I'm glad to be back. I've been doing the show in my head for about a week and a half now. And even though I was ready for it, I didn't come to the studio and get ready for it. So we gonna go ahead.
A little behind.
Season 15, episode 1. We just go. This is going to be really unrehearsed,
yes,
unedited, unfiltered, uncensored.
Yes,
unapologetic. Charlie Kirk, never heard of him a day in my life until he was shot dead at Utah Valley State University. I thought, and the way it shook the news, I just knew he was a politician. Yeah. He had to be a congressman or a state rep somewhere. But to find out that he was just a social media influencer type person moving around, it's like, okay, well, all right, Charlie, you had some followers, and to see flags go to half staff, and I mean, it has just been a mess. Yeah. And so the actual and factual Kim Smith, if you could please let us know what happened here and the outrage that is brought and the crazy turn that it has taken as far as Black people are concerned. But as Kim would say, we are on vacation.
We are still on vacation, so I don't know why we're putting so much into this. I've been very shocked.
Yeah.
I've been very shocked.
Take your time. You got to factual Kim Smith, everybody.
You know, Charlie Kirk, I had heard of because I am also familiar with Candace Owens. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Charlie Kirk has come across a few of my pages. I first heard of Charlie Kirk when he made the comment that Black women, educated Black women, should be questioned because most educated Black women are only hired because of DEI, and they basically took those jobs from white men. So that was my introduction into Charlie Kirk. And so that made me kind of start digging around a little bit, trying to figure out like who he was, what was kind of going on. And then the next time I was introduced to Charlie Kirk, I ran into a comment where he said that if he was getting on a plane and the pilot was Black, he would be concerned about the flight. So it registered to me very quickly that Charlie Kirk was someone who had an issue with not only Black people, but it seems like he had an issue with women, trans people. It really kind of seemed like he had an issue with anyone that was not of white persuasion. That's what it kind of seemed like to me. Charlie Kirk, just for a little background, because he was so always speaking of like education and like how Black women were the lower educated and we were only getting jobs and everything because of DEI and all of that. But it's so odd because Charlie Kirk actually grew up here in Arlington Heights, down the street.
Oh, in Illinois?
In Illinois.
Oh, wow.
In Arlington Heights. Charlie Kirk actually only went to college for one semester before he dropped out.
Oh.
So that was very odd to me because I'm just like, I don't really understand how he's speaking from this perspective of education when he lasted one semester in college. That was kind of shocking to me. Also very shocked to see that he was able to create an entire movement of basically bigots that felt like that the white man was being overpowered and overthrown because of the world that we lived in today. Now, saying all that, I'm a Christian. Okay, born and raised in the Bible Belt of the church. Okay, and so I don't wish death, I don't hope death on anyone. But I am also someone that has always been taught, speak of the tongue, right?
Yes, yes.
They say, watch your tongue because you can speak things into existence. And it is so insane that at the time that Charlie Kirk was actually shot in the neck, he was speaking about gun violence. Charlie Kirk believed in the Second Amendment, which most of us do. And in the midst of him believing in the Second Amendment, his actual words were that we might have to lose a few people to gun violence in order for us to keep our right to guns.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the midst of Charlie Kirk saying that, I don't think Charlie Kirk ever thought that he would be the one to sacrifice his life for your gun rights.
Of course not.
Now, as far as the outpour and as far as all of the things that have been going on since Charlie Kirk was shot and killed, now condolences to his wife and to his kids. Charlie Kirk was not a broke man. Charlie Kirk made millions off his rhetoric, off his thought process that the world would be better if it was ran by white people in a certain way. One thing I do find odd is that they made his wife start a GoFundMe, which made $6 million.
Wow.
Charlie Kirk was already worth 12.
Wow.
But
wow.
I digress.
Wow.
Because again, this is still a sad day. He had children, he had a wife, he had a family, all of these things. Now where I want to talk about us about, because what I'm confused about Black people is us inserting ourselves in things that ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk has never spoke a good thing over Black people. He has never spoke anything besides lies about Black people. I know a lot of people will say, but he is best friends with Candace Owens. Candace Owens is not one of us, and you know that. And so if Candace Owens is your out, I don't have a conversation for you. I am still confused. Black people, this has nothing to do with us. We can literally sit on the sideline and watch this from afar because, again, this has nothing to do with us. The man that shot Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson, was a white male that said that he was tired of Charlie Kirk spreading hate. And so he felt like he needed to kill him. Tyler Robinson's father is who actually turned him in. His family is MAGA. Okay, made it very clear that they voted for him all the times, not once, not twice, but all the times. So again, I don't really understand why we are putting our opinion in on this. They don't want our opinion because this has nothing to do with us. Now, the last thing that I will close with is the flags at half-staff. Very disturbing. Mm-hmm. Because if you know what that is for, you would understand why people, I spoke with people this weekend that are vets that had spent time in the military as a Marine, all of the above, and very disturbed. Mm-hmm. Well, as you're riding by all of these businesses and state buildings, whatever, where all these flags that have staff, and they're just like, you have to be kidding me. Charlie Kirk never served for this country. Charlie Kirk never went to war. He never did any of those things when it comes to this particular to America. So they did not understand why in the world that he would be having flags flown at half-staff for him. Again, very sad that this happened. No one deserves to die the way that he did. But again, Black people, please set out of things and stop making opinions about things that they never asked you about.
Yeah, it is sad. It's sad to see a man lose his life, period. So let's just make that perfectly clear. Mm-hmm. Nobody should lose their life. Nobody should take someone else's life. But I agree with you with with the tongue. He was a hateful person.
Yeah,
and he died the way that he pretty much how he spoke about. And I was so glad I knew that the person wasn't Black.
I knew that he wouldn't have made it out. Yeah. They was in Utah.
So but the crazy thing is that HBCUs had to be locked down because of this white on white, because there's no such thing as white on white and black on black crime, but it is what it is. because of this.
Yes.
Why were black people, black universities
Mm-hmm.
inserted
Mm-hmm.
into this? Why is it black people's fault that this young white boy shoots and kills a white man? Why is that our fault? Why are we getting the blame for it?
Have no clue. I do not understand how black people showed up in this conversation. We were not in Utah. We were not at his rallies. We do not purchase or do anything in his foundations or any of that. But the response to his murder, until they found this particular white man, was to target black universities.
Yes.
Make it make sense. Like, why we really need somebody to explain to us why this makes sense. And then have the audacity to say that the cops did their job and they were, on this, and this is why he got caught. No, he got caught because he confessed to his roommate and others. His mother recognized him, went to the father and said, "That is Tyler." And they turned him in.
Do you turn your son in?
You want to know what? I also had this conversation this weekend. I'm not turning any of mine in. I'm sorry. I'm not. Like, I get it. I understand, people would probably feel a different way about that, but I'm riding with mine till the wheels fall off. And if you can't figure it out, it ain't my place to help you. What about you?
You're not staying in my house.
Oh, okay. So you turning them in?
You got to get out of here.
You got to go?
You got to get out of here.
Oh, wow.
I'm not harboring a
Any
fugitive.
fugitives.
Don't put me in that position.
Yikes. Okay.
I will help you in a way where I'm not going to jail with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to jail.
You're not going to jail?
No.
Got it. Okay.
No.
Yeah. I'm not turning mine in.
In the midst, I ain't going to turn them in.
Yeah, they just got to go.
In.
You just got to go.
You ain't getting in.
You going to slide some money through the mail slot? Cause they can't use their cards and nothing, so you're gonna slide the money through the down on the floor.
Maybe we need to come up with a plan.
Yeah, we gotta come up with a plan. You remember how Stoney called at the very, very end of the movie? She didn't say nothing. She just clicked.
Right.
Okay, you say click. Okay.
I also remember in the movie Salt. I watched that.
Oh wow!
When she called and the police they were at her location within minutes.
Oh
when
wow!
She called that white guy.
Oh, that's right.
And they knew, but she had the escape plan. But see, technology now.
Yeah, no pay phones. Yeah, that is true. So yeah, I don't know, but the thing is I will put it like this: I'm not mad at this family because this family chose preservation, right?
Yeah.
So if they would have put his info out before the family to me set it up in a way where they would not be attacked, right? Yeah. So the family knew it was him. The family made the grandma come out first and said that they were Trump supporters. Then they came out and said that they had voted for Trump, that they were MAGA, and then everything kind of started unfolding, right? Mm-hmm. So then they made sure that like they weren't going to have angry mobs and stuff like that show up at their door. So I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? Because clearly they know their base, right? They knew that if they didn't speak up immediately and condemn this, that they might not have made it out.
I think that I can speak for you and I on this, that I'm Christian first.
Yes.
I'm black.
Yes.
Okay. I'm Christian. I'm black. Joe Clark says, "Stay black and die." I don't understand, regardless of if you are, anybody that's a Christian. And so Christians can vote for who they want. Yeah. They can be Trump supporters. They can be part of MAGA. But it seems as if some Christians are worshipers of Donald Trump as if he is God.
Come on. And what God said? Don't you put nothing above me. So I'm very confused because when you show up to the pearly gates and they roll your roll and you worshiping Trump like he God, okay. See how that work out for you.
Yeah. So we're going to talk to Ian Chappelle about that.
Oh, I can't wait.
Down the road.
Yeah.
To get his opinion on this. But as we said, HBCUs were targeted. We go down to the trash red state of Mississippi. I've never been on Mississippi grounds, and I don't think that I even need to. A young man was found hanging, and I think a second person was found hanging as well. The actual and factual Kim Smith. Take us to Mississippi, Delta State University.
Yes, Delta State University, small university outside of Mississippi. They said like an hour and a half outside of Tennessee. Unfortunately, Trey Reed, only 21, was found hanging next to the pickleball courts on campus. They are claiming that there is no foul play. They are claiming that he didn't have any broken bones, and they are low-key trying to call this a suicide. Yeah.
So when I read no foul play, and then the commander got on and said there was no foul play, but then the black officer also said there was no foul play. I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Let's get serious.
So he took himself to the tree, climbed up the tree, and jumped off and hung himself. If that's what they're telling us. And then they want you to also know that a white homeless man was found hanged down the street the same day that morning. So I guess they want you to know that they're just not hanging black people down in Mississippi. They're hanging everybody.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, rest in peace to you, young man.
Absolutely.
And prayers to your family.
Justice for your family.
And justice, definitely, for prayers of healing and strength. I just couldn't imagine, you seeing, and school just started.
Literally just started.
Was he from Mississippi?
No.
Oh, so he traveled. He's they call it? Were you
transfer student? Yeah. Like they like
out of state.
Out of state.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, they said this is like a small Christian college. Like 2,000 people or something like that. So like it wasn't a big university at all. And it's like 30% black. Yeah. I know. Stuff like this, we just have to follow through, right? So like we hear the story, they come out with their findings, and then we forget about it, right? And so then like 6 or 7 months down the line, when something happens, it's never publicized the same way. And so you kind of forget or whatever about what happened. So this is one of those ones that it's on my list to follow back up.
Yes. Okay, we'll definitely keep an eye on this case. Yeah. And I forgot to say Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Oh my God.
Passed away, drowned.
Yes.
Didn't know how to swim.
His mom said he knew how to swim. He wasn't a strong swimmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he got caught in the rip tide.
Yeah, she was on recently, right?
Correct. Day before yesterday.
Yeah. So rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Just been everybody had pretty much good things to say about him.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Exes, I mean, everybody in the industry. I had not realized that he had did as much in the industry behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, like genuinely just seemed like a good person. Like, I can't even watch The Resident anymore. Like I was watching this show with Don Cheadle or whatever, and he popped up on the screen and it took me out. I wasn't prepared because I had forgotten he was in the show. House of Lies is what I was watching. And listening to his mom speak, I'm heartbroken. Like his daughter and wife, I did not know this until his mom spoke, were on the beach and watched it. And like the little girl watched them try to resuscitate him. I cannot even imagine how she will grow up. Like I just can't. So condolences to him, condolences to his family. Now how do you feel about this? A lot of people, so he got married, not secret, but like he got married in private, right? And so a lot of people didn't know who his wife or anything was. But she came out with a statement and people were kind of upset with her. And I'm like, why are y'all upset with her the way that she wants to grieve? Like,
What did they want from her?
But I guess for her to still stay private in the sense of him being gone. Like I'm not really for sure with that with black people. Y'all have an odd tendency to attack things that don't make sense. And this was one of the ones that I felt didn't make sense. Like if she put out a statement for the foundation on behalf of her and her daughter, I don't really understand what the issue was. That was his wife, like his literal wife, not his friend of 20 years, that Some of y'all will show up in the obituary ass, no shade. But I'm just saying that was his wife. So I think she should be able to grieve in the way that she wants.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. I don't know how recent this is, and I don't even know if we talked about it before, but black brothers trying to kill their parents.
So this actually happened in September of 2015.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but this is an interesting story.
Is it coming up?
Oh, they already been sentenced and everything.
So they about to get out?
No. They got sentenced, I think, so it's only been 10 years. Yeah, so they still got like another 10.
They said that the parents only asked for the minimum 10 years.
Right, but they got 20.
Oh, okay.
And then they got 20 and then 30 years of probation.
Okay.
So Yvonne and Zachary Irvin are the parents in this picture, and their sons Cameron and Christopher Irvin back in September of 2015 tried to murder them. Mm-hmm. The mom, by the grace of God, was actually able to get away from them and call 911 as they were downstairs stabbing and beating the father almost to death. This story is very interesting. If you really want to know about it, it's everywhere. It's like a whole 45-minute YouTube thing if you want to know all the background. I have a couple things to say. Yvonne and Zachary Irvin, which are the parents, did very well for themselves. They lived in an affluent, neighborhood in Georgia. The dad was very well respected, things like that. And I think with that comes the harsh reality that they wanted their children to do well as well, right? Mm-hmm. They wanted them to go to the best schools. They wanted them to excel in sports, and they wanted them to do all of these things. Mm-hmm. Now, listening to what the son had said in some of the interviews, it seems like that they felt like that the father was just too hard on them. And when they didn't excel to the place that he wanted them to be, that he would ridicule them or make fun of them. And later on, I guess it came out that the oldest son was dabbling in drugs or whatever, what have you. I don't feel don't get me wrong. I am very happy that the parents are alive. I'm very happy that they were founded in their heart. Clearly they are Christians to forgive their sons. But it very much bothered me listening to them speak of how them having to make something of themselves rattled them so bad. Mm-hmm. It's a part where the police clearly know that once they separate that night, they won't see each other again. So the cops go, we're going to let you see your brother. One is 17, one is 22 at the time. The 22-year-old clearly talked the 17-year-old into doing this. And when they walk in, the 17-year-old is hysterical. He's like, I can't believe we did this, because technically what they were trying to do was blow up the house. Mm-hmm. So they gave their parents Xanax the night before and tried to basically knock them out in their sleep, but it wore off and the house wouldn't blow up. And so they ended up trying to stab them and suffocate them to death. Again, like I said, I'm happy that they were able to find forgiveness in their heart and things like that. But it's just certain things that as a human being, I don't know if I would be able to get on the other side of it.
Miss Seeley said back in The Color Purple, I want to say that was 85. Mm-hmm. And when she was sitting at the table, she told Mister that his kids were rotten to the core.
To the core, yeah.
Some of these kids, especially these today, and I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah.
Are rotten to the core.
To the core.
And what I had to tell mine was that I am a respector of character. Mm-hmm. I'm not a respecter of person. Mm. So you get my drift.
I do. Yeah. I really hated this. And listening to the 911 call, like I said, if you want to really know the story, like I said, just Google, it'll come right up. But just listening to her, she was flabbergasted. You know what I mean? Certain things, and I'm not trying to be facetious or whatever, you find out, later on they killed the parent because somebody was touching, you know what I mean? Shit happens, right? But you could literally tell by her, she was shocked. She literally pauses when the 911 operator says, what's happening? She was like, Maybe they're trying to do it for the insurance money. I just don't know. Like, I have no clue why they would do this. And they got in court and said exactly that. That, like, they, I guess, had hyped each other up so much with all of this hate that all of the things they thought was happening that never happened was something that they felt like they were justified
This
in
is
doing.
real.
This is real.
Oh,
100%.
And here and in real life,
Yeah.
in the world, with these kids and their entitlement and lack of motivation, lack of self-motivation, and not wanting to work. That's why we see all these robberies, the drive-in, and going into the Louis Vuitton store. And,
killed that man.
Right.
Coming home from work.
Yeah, it is unreal. So I know if they ever get out, they would never see me again.
They've been seeing them every day.
And they're crazy.
Yeah, the parents have...
You know, they're not crazy.
Yeah,
what they want to do.
They're their parents, but I was very shocked to read that they have been visiting them every week. Mm-mm. Every week. Mm-mm. Amen.
Yeah. When they got out, either they're not gonna be able to find me, or I'm gonna make sure that they're not able to try to kill my ass again.
I mean, they apologized in open court and all that, but
I don't give a damn about no apology.
Even while listen that in the 911 call, they find her and like you can hear them say, "Oh my God, is she on the phone?" And they start beating on her again, and like the operator is screaming. Like it is terrible to hear. It really truly.
Yeah, I didn't listen. I purposely didn't listen.
Yeah. I would.
Here in Chicago, we had a tragic moment, a stupid moment that happened to a mother. She had left her son a note, and while he was at school at his lunch, and I don't know who gave him the news or when he got out that his mother was no longer going to be a part of his physical life. And his father will be gone for a very long time as well. Over in the South Loop area. What is the area called? Is that South Loop?
That's South Loop. Yeah, she was in South Loop.
The actual factual Kim Smith, tell us about this young mother who was killed by her baby daddy's girlfriend.
So Ramika Meeks Blackman was unfortunately shot and killed outside of her son's school a couple weeks ago. I know a lot of people are going to be shocked by this, and I fact checked this myself because I couldn't believe it, but there will be no charges filed in her killing.
So when I read the no charges, I just thought that this was an old, I know it was a few weeks ago. So this is still...
Correct. There would be no charges filed.
Why?
The police said that they are not at liberty to speak on that right now. I don't know. I refused to watch the video. I just couldn't. I couldn't. Soon as I turned on and seen all the blood and like her covered in blood, I was just like, no. So the TikTok world told us one story, and then the second child's mother told another. My thing is this, men, and this, I am not being facetious. I'm not being shady. I'm not being any of those things. Men, it is okay to leave a relationship. It is okay to decide that you and your child's mother are just not working out no more and you need to leave. Okay? What we have to stop doing is bidding these women against each other because of you. Right? So even if Ramika had jumped on this girl 1,000,000 times, he allowed it. You know, if you kept putting your second baby mama in a situation where she feared for her life because Ramika was whooping her ass every time she seen her, that is your fault as the man. Okay? You are going to have to look at your son one day and explain to him that because you couldn't control your desire because of women, that is the reason that he was raised without a mother. Now, there are no charges being filed. I do find that very weird. But clearly, we don't know something because this happened in broad daylight on State Street with multiple witnesses.
Chris Brown, live from Minneapolis, Minnesota, says it has to be self-defense.
Yes, That is what I have been told. But if any part of the story that he held her in a headlock while the other girl shot her in the face, if any of that is true, I don't see self-defense. So how self-defense works, especially in the state of Illinois, is that your life has to be in immediate danger.
Yeah.
Right? So if she was being held back in a headlock and the girl then ran to the car, got the gun, and shot, I don't see how that could be self-defense. Now, again, like I said, none of that is relevant because the issue is with the child's father. If he would have done what he was supposed to do in this situation, these two women would have kept running into each other, feeling like they needed to fight and like try to kill each other over him, right? Like we have to, even if the girl, because then it came out, oh well, she had a restraining order against her. None of that. I don't care because it should have never gotten to this.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
100%. I agree with you when you say about the man.
Yeah,
and his responsibility. I also, people have to be held accountable for their actions.
Yes,
as well. So that goes for the young lady. No charge is crazy. This is why we have to sometimes you have to take things into your own hands. All I'm hearing is hooly right now.
Yes.
As far as what would be happening if it was me or if it was him.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, no charges.
Wow. We used to hearing this, as far as white cops.
Oh, yeah.
Black.
100%. Just not
or cops.
Period.
On black people.
Yeah, I've even heard it. White corporate men and their wives. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. I'm not shocked about. Right? This I am shocked.
Yeah. Hopefully the family doesn't give up.
Well, no, they did a press conference yesterday.
Yeah.
Her mom broke my heart. Like just screamed. Like yeah. Oh, godly. Like I said, I don't know all the facts. Nobody knows these people like her family does or whatever. Her family said that she was nice, polite, was in nursing school, was a great mother. And don't get me wrong, of course, right? Like as my family, that's what you're supposed to say.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you take him out of the scenario, all of this could have been different.
I love one of my family members passed away, and this was a long time ago. And she was a firecracker.
Oh, okay.
And when the people got up to speak,
they said so.
They let us know.
Oh, okay.
That she was a firecracker.
Oh, okay.
They would call it the family member bitches in the church house.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
Loved her.
Don't do that now. There's nothing wrong with telling the truth, but you're still in the house of the Lord.
Right, so if your family member, if a family member or person to me close and they were a jerk, don't give me the mic.
You don't want to do it?
I have to like,
pass me.
Yeah, you was something else, but God rest your soul.
Yes.
They also say Christian Kirk, I might have missed this, but I had to run upstairs, that the MAGA might have got rid of him because he wanted those Epstein files released.
They said 2 days before he told one of his crowds that was in the thousands that he was going to petition to get the Epstein files released.
Yeah.
That is a conspiracy theory.
Yeah. So,
And we also have to say that they just canceled Jimmy Kimmel for Jimmy Kimmel cracking a joke on Charlie Kirk.
Oh.
Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah. They just pulled Jimmy Kimmel off the air.
Off his own show?
Off his own show. Don't forget, they fired Stephen Colbert a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And they just literally, today, before we started, pulled Jimmy Kimmel off the air.
Wow.
Free speech though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we left, Diddy.
Yeah.
Got some charges dropped and dismissed and acquitted for. And we got We're back just in time for
October 3rd.
October 3rd, where he is set to be sentenced.
Yeah.
What's going on with the Diddy trial?
I mean, he was still found guilty of other things. People are very shocked. Let me tell you this. All you have to do is pay attention to how things are unfolding, right? So a lot of people, when they start taking the charges and stuff away, it was like, oh, this is not going to stick. He's going to get out. They denied him bond again. Okay. They had to write letters to the judge insane about why he should be able to be let out on bond. And they still said no. Okay. So that means that Diddy is not walking free on October 3rd. Now, he might not get the 20 years or nothing like that, might do time served +2 or something like that. But y'all have to understand, like, if this was just being dismissed, he would have been out months ago. So I'm very interested to see what October 3rd brings.
And it's also funny to see Diddy, Puff Daddy, without all that Maybelline and all that Beijing in his head.
Where's the thing? Said, where's the dye? Okay.
There is no show without Beyonce's internet being mentioned. So here's our Beyonce story of the day. Some unreleased music was stolen during. I don't know why the music was with a dancer anyway.
Well, the choreographer.
Why? They ain't got nothing to do with no music.
Well, they put the steps and stuff together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And they found the guy, and
Kelvin Evans is an idiot. Okay, and I don't say that often about a lot of people, but like, he used his niece's rental car to go and do this. Then they took the drives and everything back to the apartment, and they never turned the tracker things off.
Oh.
So he got picked up for another charge, and then they found the drive. What, like, sir?
Yeah.
You too old to be this stupid. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Mr. Evans and the Beehive are going to get very acquainted very soon.
Yeah.
Because Mr. Evans, they don't play about her.
Yeah.
And good luck to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trash state of Georgia.
Yeah.
You all can't mess with Beyonce. You all know that by now.
Beyonce alone.
And Chris Brown grossed more than her on the tour. Even though he had a lot more dates and stuff. But Chris Brown, Beyonce, wow. Is Chris Brown our generation?
Absolutely. He came out at 16 and we were in college.
Yeah.
So that's our generation.
Yeah. I thought so.
Yeah.
You know, others will argue.
Really?
That he is the next generation.
No, absolutely not. He's a millennial.
We grew up.
Yeah, he's a millennial. 100%.
We grew up on Chris Brown. Hey, yo.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
15, we was, freshmen in college or something like that? Freshmen, sophomores in college?
He was 15?
Yeah.
He was 15 when he came
I think he was 15, 16.
So we were like, we were freshmen.
We're like freshmen in college. Yeah, he is definitely our generation.
Yeah. You know what? Now, I don't know. Oh, here you go. I knew it was happening. I knew it was almost an hour in, and here you go.
Okay.
Cardi B.
Yes.
And now she is pregnant with Stephon Diggs' baby.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Is Cardi B still married?
She has filed for legal separation.
Is Cardi B still married?
She is not divorced.
I don't understand it. And you clapped with this married woman being pregnant with someone else's child. That's not her husband's.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's New York. He might still be able to profit off that baby. That could be considered his baby. Unless the laws have changed, a married woman get pregnant by somebody else is still that husband's responsibility. So I don't know how that works in New York, but I think that this is a terrible thing to be happy about and congratulatory about. A woman being pregnant with her fourth child and is still married.
Okay.
You don't see an issue with that?
I do not.
Wow.
Yeah. So Cardi B and Offset have given us almost 10 years of drama. from him cheating, her almost going to prison, not once, not twice, but almost 3 times behind him. Her on the internet begging, pleading, crying, throwing up that he would stop cheating on her. Yeah, we watched all that unfold on Beyonce's internet. And this last year, Cardi B decided that she was finally done, that she could no longer, for her own health and sanity, as she said, deal with her cheating, lying husband. And she went out to start having fun the way that he has been doing while they were married for the last 5+ years. And she ran into Stefan Diggs. Clearly, she was still fertile Myrtle because she had just had a baby, because her baby just turned 1 this month. And she ended up getting pregnant. And Cardi B could have did what some women would have done. She could have went to the abortion clinic. She could have decided that like she just didn't want to. But Belle Khalid said that one thing that she is a mother. And she said that she was keeping it. And so she did. Yeah, I get, it's odd to me that we're not talking about like Offset coming out on Beyonce's internet saying, ha, 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 I won. I made you a baby mama. Like, how in the world did not grown men have a conversation about that? Like, I'm so confused. Like, so as a black man, you were okay with another black man coming out saying this to his wife, right? But then taking it back saying, oh, my bad, I was hurt. And now all of these men have something to say about Cardi being pregnant, but nobody had anything to say when she was on the internet dry heaving, begging this man to stop cheating on her. I'm confused. I don't know.
They were cheating on one another.
No. He started cheating first. That's how she caught her first case. Cardi has almost went to prison, not jail, behind Offset 3 times.
She was just found not guilty.
Well,
that was something. What was that?
Okay, so that's something totally different. That is when she was actually pregnant the first time with Culture, and they were hiding it. And so she didn't have like her security or anything like that with her because nobody was supposed to know. And so she was going to her OBGYN appointment, and just so happened the security guard recognized her and started recording her. And Cardi goes, what are you doing? Like, don't record me. Like, stop it. What are you doing? So instead of the security guard snapping back into reality, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this on my job, she bucks up at Cardi and starts like aggressively going towards her, recording her. Now they're in front of the doctor's door. So the doctor and his assistant knew, of course, Cardi was on her way. So they run out in the hallway trying to figure out what in the world is going on. And they encounter this security guard literally trying to fight a pregnant Cardi B. The assistant jumps in front of Cardi. The doctor makes the security guard go back downstairs. But the thing is, the next day, the doctor called the building and got the security guard fired. So the security guard thought that it would be a good idea for her to try to sue Cardi B for $24 million, saying that Cardi B cut her face open with one of her nails. But the doctor and the assistant got up on the stand and said that she was a complete lie, that none of that ever happened, and that she was the aggressor.
And Cardi B was found not guilty of those trials. And that trial was on TV, I think. I didn't know that. I got to find court TV. I used to love watching the OJ trial. And then they did a documentary on Michael Jackson, a new one that was good too.
Really?
It was on A&E.
Oh, okay.
They did 2 episodes. I got to find out if they did more.
I just watched the Katrina doc about Ryan Coogler. Woo!
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch that. I'm going to have to watch that.
My nerves.
Shame on you, Cardi B.
No, I disagree.
Yeah, shame on you,
Cardi.
Congrats
to you, Cardi B.
Congratulations to you. Getting pregnant is a blessing.
Amen.
I hope you have a healthy baby.
Yes, a healthy pregnancy and
hope
a healthy
you
baby.
Survive as well. But shame on you, Cardi.
Nope.
For not being able to hold off being pregnant at least until you were divorced. You have 3 kids already.
Yeah.
Also, shame on you, Stefan Diggs.
Why?
Because he and Cardi won't be together long either.
Okay.
There's no reason for these people with this money to even get married and definitely have kids. We've been talking about this is now year 7.
Yes.
Of the Unapologetic podcast, and it is the same old stuff. No need for it, but shame on you, Cardi. You're still married. That should hold some weight. So we can't talk about being a Christian and be okay with things like this. Just like we talk about with the Christian worshipers of Trump and all that type of stuff. This is the exact same thing.
Yeah,
no sin is greater than the other. But yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah.
And congrats to them.
Yes, congrats to them. Charlemagne, the God, my cancer brother. They say Dame Dash likes to he's gonna try to, give clickbait performances. And this one was good.
I watched the entire interview.
And I think that there is some validity here with Charlemagne, not necessarily with being gay, but being soft. So I think that he, I'm kind of on Dame's side somewhat here.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, I totally disagree. I thought Dame Dash seemed like a complete idiot yesterday. Like, I watched the entire interview from top to bottom because I knew people were going to try to do clips and try to clip it up and everything like that. And I think Dame Dash is one of those old men that does not realize that nobody is laughing with him anymore. They're laughing at him.
Okay.
It was really, really just heartbreaking to watch. Like, it was like he lied about everything.
Okay.
Like, literally everything. And like, he was so rude to Lauren LaRosa, and I don't even mess with Lauren. Like, he was rude to like him and Charlemagne going back and forth. I'm not really hating on it, right? Because Charlemagne can hold his own. The one time that I seen that like Dame realized that he couldn't play with Charlemagne is that when Dame turns and he was like, yeah, most people whatever will talk like that, and I'll punch him right. I would punch you right in the face. Charlemagne stopped, turned his chair and looked at him, focused on him, and let him know. It was like, and then we will fight. And so when he realized like that it was, because everything else Envy and Charlemagne joked off and laughed off. When he got serious in that moment, Dame's entire demeanor changed, which let me know that Dame is still full of shit or whatever. Now, Charlemagne, to me, more than likely did this on purpose, but I guess he was wearing a clothing brand that's affiliated with Jay-Z, and that really triggered Damon Dash. And that's where he started with the gay thing, like, oh, like you worshiping this nigga or whatever like that. And Charlemagne's like, oh, I just put it on. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure Charlemagne put it on purpose. And it was an hour and 25 minutes of complete, absolute ridiculousness. It was absolutely asinine. Okay. And I really do hope that somebody really pulls Damon Dash to the side and lets him know that it's no longer funny.
Yeah.
It's no longer entertaining. He was in there talking about drugs and all of this type of stuff like he was still in his 20s. Like, let me tell you something. A 40-plus-year-old nigga in the streets is not attractive.
Probably 50.
I mean, but anything. Oh, look, let me tell you something. Yeah. Like, I understand that some people got to get in the mud and get it. I'm not ever hating on anything like that. But if you are 35, 50, 60 plus still talking about the street, nigga, what are we even doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
No.
I found it funny.
I thought it was terrible. I watched the whole thing because I needed to know, but I thought it was terrible. And then like with the whole like I'm the CEO, like all of these things can be fact checked.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I didn't understand. I'm like, why is he doing all this knowing good and well that all they're gonna do is just call and see if it's true?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club. Recently they had my favorite, Patti LaBelle, and Stephanie Mills and Shaka Khan. That's Shaka Khan though. She's something else.
Where was Gladys?
That's what I was gonna say. That at the end of the show.
Okay.
Shaka Khan, it was the very end. She was like, "We love you, Gladys." And she said that this might be the last time we might ever see Gladys Knight on stage. So I don't know if she let that slip, but we know Shaka is definitely Southside Chicago. So yeah, so prayers for Gladys Knight. Go see the Queens tour. They went on a press run. Mm-hmm. Watch What Happens Live with Andy was good too.
Oh, really? Okay, I gotta look at that.
Nightline. They did Nightline. It was good. So here's the press from the Unapologetic podcast with all social media podcast platforms. The Queens tour back on stage this Friday night in North Carolina. The Clips, first rappers to ever perform at the Vatican. I think they were performing with John Legend.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that is.
Shout out to the Clips.
That's good stuff. Shout out to Chicago's own.
Yeah.
The Pope.
I know that's right. Go ahead, Leo.
Having the people.
Yes, he said, "Come on." He got the people.
Yeah. And shout out to Venus and Serena Williams. They have a new podcast out called Stockton Street.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to be paying attention to that in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little late for that. They should have did that.
Well, maybe it was just busy. And y'all leave Serena alone. That she lost all that weight. She wanted to. Leave her alone.
Well, she's on a weight loss drug, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. She is. She's on the shot. But she said that after she had her, kids, she got 2 kids.
Yeah.
2 kids. That her body, felt different. And she wanted to do something about it. I don't understand why y'all is dragging this woman online.
Well, I don't care about her weight. This was the stuff she done to her face that just really gets
she got to stop with some of the contouring.
Yeah.
Needs to come down.
Venus and Serena both. Serena married white. Venus is engaged
to
a white actor.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, they love who love them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, look. At the end of the day, we can't say that neither one of them have dated black. We know for a fact they have. They didn't choose them. So you keep moving and you keep moving until you find somebody that chooses you for you. And they ended up with white men. Shout out to them.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also engaged, Travis Kelce and
Taylor Swift.
I didn't think that they were going to last at all, but they have now taken it to another level with being engaged, huh?
Yeah, shout out to Taylor and Travis. It is still one of the funniest things ever to watch women play with their boyfriends and husbands and say, hey, Taylor Swift made this man famous, and men losing their complete utter minds that to think that Travis Kelce is not one of the best. What is running tight? What is he?
Tight ends
or whatever. That still brings me so much joy. But congratulations to them. It seemed like that they had been engaged for a couple of weeks before this came out. So I'm pretty sure they'll go off to somewhere secluded and private and get married and, have some great kids. And leave Kayla Nicole alone. Kayla Nicole does not care that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift got engaged, y'all.
Yeah, she was just humped on by Chris Brown.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. And grabbed neck. Okay, go ahead, Chris.
And who?
He grabbed because people were making, because he, I guess, in that little part, he always grabs their neck or whatever. So that was a thing. Oh, okay. Yeah. So shout out to them. Congratulations.
And shout out and congratulations to Donovan Mitchell of the Cleveland Cavaliers and Coco Jones.
Yes, I love Coco so much. Do you like her music?
I couldn't tell you nothing. I couldn't tell you anything. But
really?
I know Patty was just talking about Coco on her press that she's one of her people. So I'm gonna have to go listen to a Coco Jones song.
I love Coco Jones. I love her. I'm so happy for her. Russell Wilson helped with this.
Oh, okay.
I know, right? Shout out to Russell Wilson and Sierra out here just bringing black couples together like Thanos. Go ahead, John.
Well, a lot of people have been getting on him too, and Sierra and him being lame. But
he can be lame.
Donovan Mitchell, I would say call off the engagement right now.
Why?
You have too much money. You're in the NBA.
She got her own money.
I understand.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and she can call it off too.
Yeah, she not broke.
It's just too many of you all that are getting married and then you get divorced. A year or two later, it's too much. If you're not serious, if you are going to cheat, and if cheating is a deal breaker, don't do it. It's too easy for Donovan Mitchell and this lady to get Coco Jones, get wrapped up in something else. It's a lot of travel. So I'm just recommending people not get married and not play with the Lord.
Well, I totally disagree. I am so happy for this young couple that is in love and want to show their love in this way. And yeah, I can't wait to see these wedding photos. She's going to be she is absolutely gorgeous already. So I know that they people spread is going to be on and popping.
Clay and Megan. What are your thoughts on Clay and Megan? Do you think we're going to get an engagement soon?
I don't know if they'll get engaged or whatever, but shout out to Megan. You know, shout out to her for not letting the internet like make her be a recluse, you know, in her room crying and shit like that. And the way that Clay looks at her, wow, like shout out to them. Congrats.
You're such a hopeless romantic.
I am a Pisces through and through. Now don't get it fucked up now, okay? Because it can't go down. But I'm just saying, in my heart of hearts, I love.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And they say Clay is kind of in the Sir Goodwin, Russell Wilson realm of men.
I don't really understand that? And I'm so happy that Sierra checked the shit out of Charlamagne about this when she was on The Breakfast Club. Yeah, we don't want to fight for your love, right? Like, we don't want you to degrade us, act the fool, dog us out, and all of that for you to show us that you love us, right? And so if real, genuine affection and love is lame, give me a lame every day.
Okay. Yeah.
Period, point blank.
That's what y'all say. Y'all end up cheating with the other guy.
Well, I don't know about the cheating part because let me tell you something. If somebody is cheating on you, then therapy should be on the horizon. Okay? Conversations need to be had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Akon's wife, after 28 years, files for divorce. What
3
happened?
days before their 29th anniversary. I was like, damn!
What the hell did Akon, what did Akon do?
3 days? How mad do you gotta be?
Whenever I hear 3 days, I just think about Jesus not being in that tomb.
Oh my God. I said, what in the world did you do? That she threw away the party, the dinner. I mean, because it was our 29th anniversary, right? We was gonna go out. I was gonna get a gift. 3 days before, she said, fuck this, I'm done.
3 days.
She asked for sole custody of their 17-year-old daughter, spousal support, and yeah, I mean, just said, you know, irreconcilable differences, and that was it. That's what she put on paperwork.
Wow.
Yep.
Did they have a prenup?
I don't think so.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's why she filed for divorce.
Well, I mean, he was clearly doing something.
No. Irreconcilable difference don't mean he was clearly doing nothing. We know that
he has like 4 wives.
He got 4 wives.
Yes.
Oh, well, did she do that already? I mean, oh, come on. Now,
come on.
No, I'm talking about come on her. She already knew the deal.
Okay. All right.
Oh, my God. I'll tell you, feminists.
Feminists? Oh, Lord. Men just want to do what they want to do. And they just want you to shut up and be quiet and smile about it. Okay, ladies? That is it. I can't take it.
You know, they say 1 in 5 American adults are illiterate. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
I can see that.
I can see it, unfortunately, yeah. Our school system sucks. If you are not a parent that parents and actually like assist the teacher with homework and like all things like that, they will pass your child, and you will look up and your child will be in 6th grade and cannot read. And cannot write or anything like that. So unfortunately, I 100% believe that statistic.
I agree with that. Now that I pay attention to it more, when you get around certain adults, if you put certain things in their hand or you ask them to write certain things, it'd be like,
You know, You know, I'm in a business where I deal with clients and stuff like that, and it is really, really heartbreaking sometimes, like when I have like an older, maybe like our parents' age and stuff like that, and I pick up on it very, very quickly. I always like make sure I assist in a way that I try to downplay it.
Yeah.
But I have walked into that scenario multiple times in the legal field. I really have.
Yeah. And I switched it around because Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather have both been, made fun of for being illiterate or not smart. And they're going to be boxing in an exhibition match that is going to draw millions of viewers and make lots of money. And they're both old now, so they're not going to, go all out.
Okay. Are you excited about this?
If I have to say yes or no, it's no.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the name.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both names together, it's like, okay. But ain't no need to go all out and box and try to kill the other person or get yourself killed.
Yeah.
At this point, because that one bad move, you may not be dead, but you might be. Yeah. You want to be able to enjoy your money.
Absolutely. Like no vegetables.
Yeah. But I am looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay to watch it, but I am looking forward.
I don't know. The biggest fight was just on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and then but wasn't Jake Paul and Tyson on Netflix too?
I think so.
I don't know how they're making money through Netflix, but Netflix have been getting some of the best sports stuff.
Yeah. And I was such a where you watching the fight at? Where you watching the fight? And had Netflix upstairs the whole time.
At home. That's where I'm watching it. Okay. Yeah. At home.
I didn't even. Yeah. I did it was the fourth round, and then
damn.
I'm not really a boxing fan too much anymore these days. I think after Floyd and Pacquiao, I was just like, okay,
just done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing that I have to watch. Shout out to New Mexico, and it just shows you how poorly ran and racist.
Yes.
Other states are when New Mexico can pass an act where child care can be free.
Free. My girlfriend lives in Finland. Free healthcare, free school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be done.
Yeah.
It could be done.
So shout out to them and Louisiana. I don't know if this is true or not with the castration for child abuse.
I think it was just a bill. It hasn't been anything that's passed or anything. I agree with it.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. 100% agree with it.
I would say if you kill somebody, you should be gone head to that chair.
Not for now.
Nobody got time for that. But it's too much money to be made.
Oh, yeah. Prison for profit. Yeah. Believe that.
Let's go to some reality TV stuff before we get into Kim's Corner. We have a lot of stuff in Kim's Corner today. There's a lot of stuff over the summer, but they'll all blend in, and Kim can give her opinion, and we know that the man's going to be wrong. So reality TV, Real Housewives of Potomac is back.
Yes,
and they will have a season without the self-proclaimed. One Dom, Karen Huger is out. Was released on September 2nd. She had a glam squad in the jail to get her right to walk out too. One fan, wasn't Kim, but there was one young lady out there to witness Karen Huger be released from jail.
Well, I'm telling you, the folks was mad because everybody was like, oh, I would have went. Like, I didn't know it was a thing. I would have went. People are excited at the fact that the Grand Dame is at home. And I personally said that I think that, yes, they are done filming. They're going to release it, but Karen will be at the end.
Maybe.
No, I think they're going to bring it back just like when they did that stupid shit for Robin when they got married out on the water. After she kept saying the wedding, and he was like, leave me the hell alone, and then they brought it back to them. So I think Karen will be at the end of this season.
But that would be a good way to end the show with her walking out of the jail.
Oh, yeah.
And into next season.
And then she'll come out of the jail, she'll get her one confessional, it'll go off. She'll be at the reunion and then she'll walk back in the next
Oh,
season.
no reunion.
Oh, she'll be there for it. She
No
might not
reunion.
be there for the whole time, but she'll be at that reunion.
No
Yes.
reunion. Because she was at the last one again for the and next season she should come back as a friend of the show.
Oh no. They'll have her full back.
Real Housewives of Salt Lake City
You know, I'll watch that
came back on.
one. Okay. How's
I'm
that?
excited.
Oh, okay, good.
That's my favorite one.
Oh, okay. I might
So
have to get that one a chance.
but because they're not celebrities.
Right.
So even like with Potomac started,
Mhm.
you know,
Oh, they weren't celebrities.
you know, and even this still some realness in Potomac too.
Okay.
Atlanta is just off the
I'm
chain.
done. I'm out.
But Salt Lake City, they're not celebrities. They're not going to be celebrities, and they live real lives in Salt Lake City, Utah. It is a great show.
Oh, okay.
And there's a black lady on it, Mary. She's
that
hilarious.
married her grandma's husband, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real Housewives of Atlanta. K. Michelle, they say.
I'm out. It is a complete no for me. Did the mic get a no for me? Okay. All
K.
right.
Michelle is somebody else too. I can't remember who it is.
It's a hell no for
Yeah.
all across the board.
Yeah. On Potomac, is Robin coming back?
No.
Monique Samuels is back.
Correct.
Wow.
Come on, bro.
And her husband is dating or has been seen with another. That's what I don't like. I don't like stuff like messy stuff like that. I don't like that.
I'm very interested to see how they turned Candace down.
She wanted to come back and they said no.
They said no because I guess she waited too long and they had already got Monique.
Oh.
So this should be very interesting.
I would bring Candace back and Robin. And,
no, they can keep Robin.
What's Karen? Let's
Karen
bring them all back.
Karen will be back.
Bring them all back.
Karen will be back.
Bring them all back.
Mm-hmm.
Married to Medicine will return as well.
With no Phaedra.
No Phaedra?
No.
Oh yeah, no Phaedra.
Yeah, no Phaedra.
She'll Atlanta.
Yeah.
But somebody is going to Married to Medicine, they said. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I will get that.
Oh, okay.
But Heavenly is going to be Quad's campaign manager running for Georgia State.
Quad is Heavenly's campaign manager.
Yeah, Quad is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look, I mean, both educated, multiple degrees on both sides or whatever. I think we know Heavenly is Heavenly, but I mean, hey, her and Damon created that wealth. So I'm not mad at it. I don't know what her talking points is and what she's running on, but shout out to Heavenly.
I can't stand Quad or Heavenly.
What?
I can't stand.
I want to know if Quad and King are still together. Because he been posting a lot of thirst traps without her lately.
Well, there you go.
You better not have done Quad wrong after she finally brought you on TV.
Oh, Quad is the phoniest thing on TV.
I love Quad.
It's so funny how we like on
the
these reality shows, we like the exact
complete opposite.
But your people always end up in jail or their kids messed up like Heavenly's.
Well, I don't know about the son thing because she came out and explained that already, and I think they add more sauce to it. But I think she'll explain that this season because I'm pretty sure somebody will bring it up.
Where's Mariah?
Oh God, I'm so happy she gone.
But we are now entering Kim's Corner. You gotta find something for that. Kim's Corner. Kim, and K Corner or C Corner? Which one we doing? KK. Yeah. Kim's Corner, where we will talk relationships. And I want to add something to Kim's Corner too.
Oh, okay.
And I meant to say this beforehand, but we're gonna be in late, so I'll let you go. I want to kind of give some personal life stories to Kim Corner. Maybe get your opinion on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe you can add some of your personal life. So I'm not going to say any names.
Of course.
If it's slip, it's slip.
Yeah,
to Kim's Corner.
Absolutely, let's do it.
And then we'll work it out.
Okay.
So we're at Kim's Corner, and we're going to talk relationships, men and women, mostly black men and black women, but relationships, period.
In general.
And by the age of 35, many women stop chasing fairy tale expectations. Instead, they seek peace and financial stability from their relationship. That's what the studies show. Let's get Kim's Corner opinion.
100% correct. 100.
Are you over 35 and did you do this?
I am over 35 and this is 100% how I roll. The love is a bonus. If you find someone that you truly can connect with and fall in love with, I think that is a bonus 100%. But I think after 35, the fairy tale itself is gone. This, man in, your knight in shining armor and shit like that. I think you have come to a point where you realize that, like, hey, that is not going to happen. So, like, if you want to thrive and build and whatever with somebody, you need to approach it with their realistic expectations. And these are realistic expectations.
So the fairy tale, fairy tale includes love.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not marrying for love now. We're marrying for financial stability.
We are marrying, I think what that is saying, because it said financial stability, relationship. I think what is more happening now is that when you were young, you think that you're going to meet this guy. He's going to give you this like amazing life and like you're not ever going to have to worry about a thing ever in life. And then as you get older, you start to realize that like you've taken care of yourself for so long that you just want to meet somebody on the same level. So then y'all can continue to flourish and take care of each other.
So we don't need love.
Not necessarily. I would hope that you could grow into a love, but I think the fairy tale of this, like, oh my God, he's going to swoon me off my feet is gone. Absolutely.
Fairy tales are not real. So why not be real in the beginning? Do you
because
feel like
you are raised with things like Cinderella, Snow White, Pocahontas, all these things. And as a Disney princess, right? So she's in turmoil, and then her knight rescues her in the love story. And as women, that is what we are taught. We are taught that a man is going to come and rescue us from our life. All of those, look at this, think back to all of Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, all of the above.
I never looked at it that way. Yeah. I guess because I'm not a woman.
Yeah, all of this is taught to us very early on.
But that's what you have to have people around you to be like, hey, come on, let's get real. You got to take care of yourself first.
But no, that's not how you're raised in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They marriage and God. When I think marriage, I think God. I think Christian, I think God. Why is marriage important to people who don't seek the kingdom of God first?
I think one thing that we have to unfortunately realize is that God is not the forefront of the household anymore.
Okay.
In most households. I think that we are lying to ourselves if we think that just how our parents and grandparents coveted God and Christ, that it's the same in our generation. I think we were the first generation to question those values in God and all of the above. And so therefore, people do not equate marriage and God together anymore. It is not something that you look for. I know multiple people that have gotten married that are in relationships where one person believes in God and the other doesn't. It's just not a factor anymore. It's not realistic.
Okay. Black women want people to stop saying, hey, stop worrying about finding a financially stable man. The black women want a financially stable man. So I guess I want to start with, are we saying stop having to settle for a black man that's not financially stable or a man that's not financially stable?
I think the perfect example of this is what's happening on Ready to Love right now. So there is a woman on Ready to Love. She is a nurse esthetician. A nurse anesthesiologist. So she makes, I think, maybe like $250 or something like that a year. put herself through school, went through hell when it came to love or whatever like that in her late 30s and stuff now. And it's this guy on there. Don't get me wrong, Mike is gorgeous, like absolutely fine, right? But like he is basically homeless because he rents a room. He doesn't like have his own. He's in between jobs right now. All he is a trainer. Doesn't have anything much for himself, and I think he's like 52. But they really, really hit it off, right? And so when she found out all these things, she was like shell shocked, like wait a minute, like how are we supposed to build and thrive or whatever? And like you're literally like starting from nothing all over again. And she was chastised. Like the Uncle Tommy and them were chastising her, saying like you can hold him down and like you have it, and he's rebuilding himself. Now remember, she's just meeting this man, right? This man came on a love show knowing good and well that he didn't have a pot to piss in, no shade. But it's not the reflection of like him, if men say to him, hey, maybe you should have like gotten yourself together and stuff like that before you kind of tried to find love or whatever. They're condemning her because she has decided that is not the route that she wants to go. That's insane to me. Like, it's not about the fact of him not having anything. I do not think that there's anything wrong with you as a human being, men and women. And this is, we'll go into this later about dating in your tax bracket, but you wanting someone to be able to support themselves while they're in a relationship with you. There's nothing wrong with that. And I don't think that men should ever make women feel like them wanting financial stability. If we keep talking about God and the Bible and everything like that, a man is here to provide, period. But we don't want to talk about that part of the Bible.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody should lower their standards. And I don't think that you should belittle people, if they're not at your standards. I think that we should communicate first to even find out, hey, what are you doing? And do some research, before you, go all in or even think about going all in.
Yeah.
But no, I don't want anyone to, lower your standards or go. But I also don't want people to go into relationships for money. I think that anybody who is putting money first in a relationship, it's probably not going to last.
You do realize that that's most men. Most men lead with money because they don't have a personality.
I may be.
Yeah, like maybe. Literally, most men lead with money because they do not know how to have a conversation with women. Okay. They lead with money and then get mad at that same woman that they caught with the money.
Yeah. But do you agree that women, the number one priority now is kindness over somebody that is not attractive or a jerk in character?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I do not think...
Money and sex, too. Kindness over money, sex, character.
Kindness, number one.
Okay.
I do not think people understand how mean men can get these days. Like, if you end up dealing with a man that falls on hard times and like does not have the bandwidth to explain to you that they can no longer do this at this time because they're going through something, that type of frustration and anger that they take out on you is devastating. So I will pick kindness 10 times out of 10 over anything else. Like, the world is bad enough. I don't want to come to be with a person, to be with a partner that's mean to me. I cannot stand it. No. Kindness, number one.
I don't believe you.
Okay, that's fine.
And I don't believe women who would say this out loud.
Yeah, no.
That you would be with a man who's unattractive, a man, and be with somebody just because he's kind.
So you think that they would rather choose a fine asshole?
Yes,
like that shit,
absolutely.
That shit wears off. Like,
absolutely. Even women in their 40s, same thing.
No. I don't think that people understand how mean men can get.
I don't.
Like, clearly, right. So that's what I'm saying. So when I read this, I knew exactly what they were talking about because I have been around women that have told me in shock. Okay, in complete shock. So kindness over everything.
So you're going to take this kind, unattractive man
It's okay.
over this handsome man with money.
And he treat me like shit? Fuck that money. Give me the kindness.
I don't.
I got my own money.
Ah!
That's the whole thing. Most women in their 40s by now have their own money. So why in the world would I pick someone that is an asshole with money? Because you're literally going to belittle me for everything you give me.
This kind man is saying size doesn't matter. This handsome man with money, basketball bill, over 6'2", size does matter. You're going to pick this kind man.
Yeah. Size. What do you mean with the size part?
Size means sexual.
Oh, dick size? Oh, okay. Well, sex is a factor in any relationship, right?
So you're going to take this kind man.
I'm taking kindness over everything.
Over all of that.
I'm taking kindness over everything.
What percentage of women do you think would agree with you?
I think a high percentage of
What
women.
Percentage?
I would give it at least 75%.
75. You believe 75% of women in their 40s would take a kind man.
Yes.
What about in their 30s?
30s, 35 and up.
35 and up.
Yes.
Kind man.
Yes.
What about 25 to 35? What percentage? What percentage? You think they'll
much
take
much lower? They'll take the money.
Okay.
Because they don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. Interesting. Ayesha Curry, who just doesn't want to be Steph Curry's wife.
I'm so happy that he checked Killer Mike about this. Yikes.
She's still talking about, and I don't know about that, but you tell us.
Yeah.
About Steph Curry not being her type in high school.
Men do this all the time.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
All the time.
I agree.
All the time.
However, Ayesha Curry's and Steph Curry on a completely different level. So he wasn't your type in high school. And because you saw dollar signs, Ayesha Curry.
She already had money.
She didn't have Steph Curry money.
But she already had money.
Still, you stayed and you're still there, but you're still complaining about how he didn't look like that. And he looks the same, so that means you're still not attracted to him. Furthermore, you say, date. I would love to have been able to go on dates with other people. Ayesha Curry, will somebody please cut her mic off? Just sit down. You're married to one of the greatest basketball players of all time. You're rich. You have a beautiful family. Shut up.
That's shut up and dribble in the opposite way. I think that men don't like Ayesha Curry because Ayesha Curry represent things, one, that they could never obtain. And then I think that men look at it like
obtained as far as has she looked?
Correct.
Ayesha Curry?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the story, the real story is that Ayesha and him grew up together, and then she said that they grew up in the church together, and they were always just friends. So they actually didn't start dating until after he went to college, she went to LA to try to act, and then he randomly called her one day and said, hey, like, I'm out in LA, I want to take you out or whatever. And she was originally like, oh, like, she just looked at him as like the fun, guy that she grew up in church with or whatever like that. And then it finally turned into something which progressed into marriage, which progressed into their family. I think what Ayesha Curry is speaking about is what she thinks she has lost, right? Like, she was supposed to be this like entertainer. She was in music videos. She was in all of this. And then all of a sudden, like, her world is turned upside down. And now in her mind, she's a mom. Do I think that it's disrespectful to say that you want other men to lust for you? Absolutely. Do I think that men speaking on this makes it better? Absolutely not. Do I think somebody like Killer Mike jumping under an influencer's post talking about, oh, this could never be my wife, and then Steph having to go under that same post and check Killer Mike is unnecessary?
What did Steph say?
Steph said, we good over here. Watch him out.
Well, look, Steph, it's okay to jump in at the car dealership. Okay. But this is social media. People can say what they want. They can write what they want. They can express their opinions. And, sometimes people abuse, they're behind the camera.
Yeah. I think for him, it was just the fact that it was like he said, and he said in his post, like, I'm used to these D heads. Like, that doesn't bother me. But like somebody that like has the ability to pick up the phone and call me, watch your mouth.
But I'm with Killer Mike. I would say something if I go on social media and see my wife have some choice words about me, especially if my name is in it, or if the phrase is my husband is being used. I would have something to say about that. I don't think the point I'm trying to make is that it's just unnecessary to say this publicly. What attention do you need, Aisha Curry? You cook, you got a podcast, you cook. Come on. You don't have to keep letting the world know, yeah, I didn't really like him. He chose me. You basically saying, I don't really think he's attractive. I'm only with him because he got me pregnant and he got a couple of dollars. And I can be
famous. They were together for years before she got pregnant first time.
Well, we knew Steph Curry was, at least she knew he was going to the NBA.
Did he even know he was going to the NBA?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Played for a small college. He wasn't like, what number did he get drafted?
It was in the teens.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was before 20.
1 through 5.
But yeah, but back then, shooters you weren't going to go draft a shooter.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't like LeBron in Savannah.
Right, but she knew that he was, and his father is famous. Come on, Aisha, you knew what you were doing. That's why you stayed, and that's why you're still there. I'm sorry not to like her. Now I see.
I think all y'all dislike her.
I don't dislike her yet, but she just needs to just shut up. I mean, you got the life. You got a life that a whole bunch of women would take. So you go on out there and date, and so you can be a part of
the first life that most men would covet as well.
The first couple of stories we talked about. You want that life, 35 and looking for kindness.
Yes, kindness.
Oh, okay, yeah. Tammy Roman been taking care of her man for a few years. What are your thoughts on that?
Her and Reggie?
Yeah,
Reggie was a full businessman and everything when him and Tammy met, and Tammy recruited him to work for her in her company when they got married, and they've been rocking ever since.
Yeah, she is the breadwinner, and things seem to be working out quite well.
Mm-hmm.
And he is tall, maybe handsome, kind of look like Ray J in this picture.
No, Reggie is fine.
Oh, he don't look like Ray J?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Well,
tall too. Like, I remember when they met, like, everybody was like, what? Because he's like 20 years her junior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he don't play about her. He do not play about her.
Yeah.
He will snatch somebody up quick.
Yeah. So could this be you, Tammy Roman? Could this be you?
Absolutely. I mean, if we're working together building something, absolutely.
But she's she said Tammy Roman reveals her husband hasn't had a job in years.
Because the company, they work together.
Okay.
Yeah. So like when her acting and everything took off, like he stepped in.
Okay.
Yeah. But him and his got like I'm pretty sure it's Texas, they did real estate.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. One of these people on this internet said that he has a problem. He calls out older men who haven't settled down yet. Slim Thug, Shaquille O'Neal, Shannon Sharp. As I've said earlier, why would they settle down?
Because Shannon Sharp got taken for how many millions? Because he was messing with a 19-year-old.
Because he was stupid.
Shaquille has cried on how many interviews about how he lost his wife and his family?
Yeah.
Slim Thug is delusional in his mind because he think Meg Thee Stallion likes him but don't like him. Like, yeah, I understood exactly what this young man was saying.
and right, so
Slim Thug is how much older, and you got Megan's name in your mouth every day?
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yikes.
But I feel like
yikes.
All of that pertains to sex. And so if you are 50 some years old, because I think Shaq and definitely Shannon they're in their 50s.
Shit, I think Slim Thug is too.
Slim Thug, Slim Thug is the one from Houston?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There, all of your 50s.
Yeah.
If sex is important to you, you don't settle down. If you're not going to not cheat, then it don't matter how old you are, because we know old men cheat too. You shouldn't settle down and be bothered with just one and end up like Shannon Sharp.
I think what he was saying was is something totally different. So I listened to his entire video, and what he was saying is that he does not let men make him feel guilty or make him feel like a lame for wanting to be married. So that's how the original conversation started. I guess him and his woman have been together for some years. He said that he was 100% proposing to her, that he was 100% getting engaged. And he said that the narrative now around men is that makes you a sucker or a lame or whatever like that when you choose to be with one woman. And then he pointed out the fact that these three well over the age of 30 men are always out here now crying about losing their family, getting taken for money because of young women and things like that, where that if they truly knew who they were as people, that they wouldn't be dealing with this in their 50s.
Yeah, I agree with that part.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. But I also feel like it's no need to waste other people's time when you know who you are. I guess some people in their 50s don't know who they are. I guess I just know who I am at 40. Yeah. I know me. But if you don't know, don't waste people's time. And if you're gonna mess around, and you have money, you make them sign their life away. That's what Shannon Sharp was stupid.
Yeah, I think more of what he was trying to say is that older Black men have not set a precedent and have not set an example of what should happen when it comes to marriage, life, and love. That is what his point was, that this generation of 40 to 50-year-old men have got so infatuated of playing the game, running women, whatever like that, that it's basically an insult to younger men that are coming up wanting to be married, wanting to have a family.
Yeah, I and you alluded to this earlier. Just that whole dynamic of being married and the family life, and the picket, what does it say? The white picket fence, the American dream, fairy tale. All that stuff is long gone. Social media and polygamy is more exciting and more wanted than just getting married and settle down with one person and have kids. People don't even want to have kids no more. Women don't want to have kids, and I have my opinions on that. And that's a main issue now with the white man. Is that, hey, these white women don't want to have kids.
That's why they overturned Roe vs. Wade.
Yeah,
Roe vs. Wade was never about anybody but white women.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they told these white women, wait a minute, what you mean you just don't want to be my baby factory no more?
Yeah.
What you mean I can't mess with Lisa in the office and come home to you at night? What are you talking about?
Yep.
Snatch it away.
Yep. Terrence J is facing criticism after proposing to his 25-year-old fiance. What do you think about this age gap, the actual factual Kip Smith?
Terrence J is also another one of the ones that, grew up in the industry, could kind of do and have whoever he wanted or whatever. His other girlfriend was slightly older than her. I think she was like in her 30s or something. I think they called her like Golden Barbie or something. He clearly has a type. I'm pretty sure that Terrence J wants someone that is wowed and wooed by the things that he can provide for her, and that's why he's marrying a 25-year-old. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Terrence J. Well, congratulations to you all. I guess. You and that 25-year-old. And see, my thing is that you be with who you want to be with.
Absolutely.
You don't have to get married. If you are not a Christian.
What did we just say?
A Bible-abiding Christian.
Nobody is a Bible-abiding Christian anymore. Nobody lives that way anymore.
So it's zero reason.
I'm telling you, nobody
lives
lives that way.
People just want a wedding. They just want a wedding.
People literally just want a wedding for social media, period.
I'm not going to your wedding.
Okay.
I'm turning down the invite. If I don't think it's real, if I don't think it's real, I'm not going.
I'm coming and I'm gonna eat.
Now,
and it better be an open
might
bar.
come to the reception.
Oh, okay.
But
you're not coming to the wedding.
No.
Okay.
If it's not real.
Okay.
No, I can't.
All
I
right.
can't. I'm done with that. I'm too old for that. $1,000 deposit for a date. She is off her rockers.
Well, one, I think you got to put context to the story, right? So this girl, was it Sasha, spelled like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Sasha is from the U.S. Open. She has created a very lucrative OnlyFans page, so she's an OnlyFans model. And I think the reason that men took this like to heart is because they didn't realize she wasn't talking to them. She is talking to men that can afford this, and that is it. I think a lot of all of this, I'm just saying, I think a lot of all of this argument, all of this will be deaded if you realize that she's not talking to you, right? So she said that she's tired of men shit. And yes, that if you want her time, you have to buy it now, and that starts with $1,000 deposit.
I wonder how that's going.
I think she's fine. She's a gorgeous girl. And they say her OnlyFans is popping. So clearly, somebody has taken her up on the offer.
I'm not an OnlyFans subscriber.
Okay.
Nor, I don't think that I will become a subscriber.
Okay.
Looking at Miss Sasha.
Okay.
So, even if I had $1,000 to throw away because the date could be trash, I don't think I would spend it on Miss Sasha.
I mean, the thing is it's like looks are objective, right? So like you don't find her attractive in the way that other men would. So I don't. Again, like I said, a lot of people jumped out the window on this subject, and she was never talking to you.
Yeah, I get that part, but
what you find attractive or find unattractive, other men find attractive.
I just don't think that anybody is going to give you a damn deposit to go on a date with you.
She has had luck with it, so she's doing fine. Yeah.
I would. Well, you know what? I'm going to send Miss Sasha a DM so that she can come on to Unapologetic and show proof. I want to see receipts of how many people did sent you $1,000 deposit to just go out on a date. Now we know that a lot of men feel like they spend $40, $100, $500 on you.
Men feel like if they buy you a Happy Meal,
right? They want some sex. So if
you can roll through the McDonald's drive-through right now and get a $1 McChicken, and he will look at you and say, "Hey, are we going tomorrow?"
$1,000 deposit.
Again, she was never talking to y'all. Dating your tax bracket, and then you can literally get off Beyonce's internet screaming and crying about women.
That concludes Kim going. Kim, welcome back.
Thank you.
To Chicago.
Yes.
Welcome back to the Unapologetic Studios. The Actual and Factual is back, and we are live, season 15 of the Unapologetic podcast. I always tell people, now when I say, "Oh, you got a podcast," I'm like, they be like, I said, no. We've been doing this for a long time. We were doing this pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to say that a lot now. Pre-pandemic.
Very long time.
I'm in therapy. I do therapy now.
Oh, look at that!
So,
what we doing?
It is actually kind of. Ain't nothing wrong with me.
I didn't say that.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
When you say "won't he do it," like something's wrong. I'm doing it for reasons. But
yes,
it's actually kind of fun. And he said that last time I did, he was like, "Yeah, everybody they have their own hobbies. They start podcasts now, and they got like." I had to check him. Like, I have a podcast.
Wait a minute.
And it started in 2018.
That part.
And we have not taken any breaks.
At all.
Okay.
Consistency.
Yes.
Yes.
And we are unedited. We're unfiltered. We're uncensored. And we're better than most.
We really are. We love when we, watch some of y'all try. But I mean, it's great. It's great. It's great.
Subscribe on all social media and podcast platforms.
Yes.
We're on YouTube. Check us out.
Yeah.
And we will be back next Wednesday.
Mhm.
I have a lot of fun things. We have a lot of fun things that we're going to attempt to do this season.
Yes.
Black love. We're going to bring Black love
Black
back.
love is back and in effect.
And the people,
for him to be hating on marriage so much, we finna have a slew of married Black couples in here.
Yeah. Black love is back.
Yes.
But of course, we have to talk some politics with our great people over on the East Coast.
Might have a surprise, right?
Yeah. May even do some sports. I do a sports show in my head every day.
You want to know what? Oh, I had somebody told me to ask you a sports question before we roll off. Do you think once players in the NFL are maxed out on their contract being paid that they stop playing?
No.
Ooh, okay.
No. I think that most athletes who play sports are so competitive that they couldn't even do it.
They couldn't register how to do it.
Yeah. For the most part. Can I see it happening? Absolutely.
Oh wow. Okay.
But for the most part, most people are playing for another contract. A lot of these contracts have a lot of stipulations in them to avoid that from happening.
Okay.
And when you get to an elite level athlete in a sport, you mentally are so locked in that I don't even think that
could happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the Bears lost Sunday? It was hard to watch.
I did. I cut it off.
Third quarter?
Luckily, definitely third quarter.
Third quarter.
Luckily, the Cubs were on at the same time.
Oh, good.
So
okay.
I was able to switch over to the Cubs.
Okay.
But, and that's another reason why I want to do sports is because I think that, people, they are unrealistic about their team.
Oh, okay.
You could be a fan. I'm a Bears fan.
Right.
But to think that they're going to win the Super Bowl is crazy.
Come on now.
to think that they're going to make the playoffs is crazy.
Yeah.
You look at their schedule.
Yeah.
And be like, oh.
Yeah.
They got a second-year quarterback who's learning a new system again with the first time ever head coach. It's going to take time. It's going to take more than 17 games. Ooh. It's probably going to take this year and next year.
Yikes.
But,
we shall see.
We shall see.
Okay.
Unapollagetic Podcast Season 15 underway. We are back on Wednesday nights. Check us out. Interact, support, share. And we will see you next week. We out.
Good night.
Miss Valerie Hampton, I really enjoy you all tonight. I can't wait to see what happened next week. Y'all going to talk about and have a good night. Have a good night, Miss Hampton. And we definitely want to get you live. We want to get you live. We are out there in the DMV. I met a guy from Baltimore today, actually. He had a Baltimore Orioles City Connect jersey. He had nothing but good things to say about downtown Baltimore. Downtown. Baltimore. So we're going to cut this off. And I do want to kind of play with this resolution real quick, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, turn it off first. So we get it chopped up.